Been at this 7 months and learning every day. Apparently, if you add the phrase, now this is for entertainment purposes, you can say whatever the hell you want. That's what I witnessed. Because critters, crime, and crazies. I think it's critters, crimes, and crazies. These people had a life 8 hours long. Through the whole 8 hours, Ziggy V's Cash App ran across the bottom of it. Because she needed some money for her house, and this was a fundraiser. And they stuck by that shit. The woman who was doing it was getting super chats, stickers, one or the other. And she was getting mad. She's like, hey, quit sending me that shit. Send it to Ziggy V. This thing's 8 hours long. She probably built her a house after that. The exact phrase was, it showed the Cash App. I'm not going to display that. Ziggy V, for her home, all profits please to her Cash Apps. That ran for 8 hours. And I noticed Summer's little picture was up there in the corner, and that just burnt my ass. Because they didn't talk about Summer hardly any. All they talked about was this fictitious rose that they've invented. And because they say for entertainment purposes only, they're allowed to say this shit, I guess. I was thinking, though, am I the only one that's hearing them say that? I hope everybody realizes, apparently this is how you get away with making stuff up. Now, the first one we heard, and this was it was poorly done in my opinion, because it was confusing how they were doing it, but I'm going to try to give y'all the highlights. I didn't watch all 8 hours. I made through an hour and a half on fast forward. Well, I turned the speed up and it's like, hey man, so it goes faster. But, wow, I heard the phrase, this is for entertainment purposes only, quite a few times. One of them was when there was trolls in there and being like, ah, you are full of shit. They was like, entertainment purposes only, quit being a troll. And the one chick, she was always constantly, I didn't bother to learn their names. Because apparently this isn't true crime, apparently this is true bullshit that they were doing. She says her mod, and this is the one that plays the tape of her conversation with a woman who said 500 times, I'm way, way down the branch on the family tree. I think she actually said her last name was Blythe. Something to that effect. Like, God, I didn't know if you were so distant related, it changed your name too. Damn, I guess I'm probably linked to some Davisons and some other folks, you know what I'm saying? That I don't know, but they found her. And she's like, I didn't know Candace or Kenny or none of them, but my grandma told me some stories. It was a load of shit. Of course, we didn't get no names, nothing like that. They kept saying they had receipts. They showed some message. They showed one message where this is the person they're saying is Rose, right? And it has Grandis is on it, and she says, you sure do look like your mom. And they're like, see, there it is. Enough said. But if you read the dude above the comment, he said the same thing. So, that proves what again? It was so stupid. And there was like, and they run, like I said, they made actually this disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. We are about to tell y'all a bunch of shit. Please disregard any real. They basically just said it was fake as hell. They said Rose is alive, doing very well. She's adopted 2 kids. So she's alive, and she's raising 2 kids, but she left her other 2 kids with the husband to disappear. In one breath, they say, what had happened was, Rose went and met Grandis at a laundromat. Grandis took the damn shovel to her. Hit her in the head with it. Barely made it out of it. Wasn't no horseback riding incident like's been reported. Because they said Rose had a horseback riding accident and hit her head. And they thought that maybe that could have something to do with her disappearance, right? Like amnesia kicked in or something. So she took that and she put a spin on that. Oh yeah, she hit her head. Because Grandis took a shovel to her at the laundromat. What's she doing hiding? Why didn't she just go press charges on Grandis's ass for assault with a deadly shovel? Why didn't she do that? But she's like she's hiding from Grandis and Candace. Then she's showing messages from Grandis to some woman, and I ain't gonna say the woman's name, but they put her up there. If that's a real woman, I'd hate to be her, because her messenger is blowing up. You're Rose Blah. The woman's going, who? What? So weird. And they showed like where she was in a Facebook group or something that Grandis was in or Candace was in and stuff like that. And they was like, this is our proof. This is our proof. And I'm like, well, you know, you got to, number one, believe she's been in hiding. Number two, she's managed to stay in hiding when she's on Facebook every day talking to Grandis and Candace. Come on, how gullible can people be? And regretfully, there were people there, and they brought people up on the panel, and they were like, wow, this is amazing news. Wow. And then they mentioned, you know, so Rose is coming out. Well, she didn't say quite yet. She said on her time. Then, Rose's husband's name pops up in the comments, and somebody's like, hey, why ain't you letting Rose's husband in here? She's like, is that Rose's husband? We don't know it's Rose's husband. It could be a trial. We don't know what's going on. But somebody had said that they were blocking him, or a guy with that name, the same name as Rose's husband. Now, who knows? You know, maybe it could have been him, pissed off that they're telling this amazing yarn to half the country. And I've seen other channels in there. Am I the only one that heard this is for entertainment purposes only? Am I the only one that heard that? That's a cover your ass signal when you know what you're telling is BS. Then they brought this woman up and she's like, yeah, there's been all kinds of crazy stuff. She starts going back to the shit Fred Hill said, joining that into the plan. Her theory is there's two Summers. One of them's actually Madison. Fred Hill said Candace had another kid. The more I've looked into that, that's bullshit. But these people are running with it, man. Running with everything. You know, Summer looks a little different in one picture than the other one. It's two Summers. That's what these people, and I swear, I get the feeling that that one chick believes it. She wasn't a part of this. She just come up to talk. And I think she is convinced of all this craziness they're talking about. You mean to tell me? And they said Rose had been in contact with the TBI too, right? So you mean to tell me Rose in Wisconsin, now they come out and did a 10-year thing and was really trying to drum up some tips, new information on Rose's case. So they're going to be pissed. And, you know, there's one side of this that's not funny at all. And if you think about this, Rose had kids, right? Now, you imagine them kids, because they're in their early teens now. They are, what if they're seeing this? And they're actually thinking, you know, for a minute until they get it figured out, they think that their mother's alive. And they know where she's at. Now, I'm not saying Rose ain't alive, but think about that. Think about them kids. You know? And people in Rose's life that really cared about her. It's so disrespectful. Even with that little disclaimer they keep saying for entertainment purposes, that's low class right there. You know, and this channel has a lot of subscribers somehow. I guess people care more about the gossip and the bullshit than they do the truth. They're more into playing that. Because this was just disgusting, all this. Said Candace and Grandis known Rose was okay all along. Yeah, Rose is supposed to be on the run from them. Then she keeps showing these pictures. This is her. This is Rose. Right here. Proof. Some woman, if I had to guess, I would have said, nah, I don't think that's Rose. And every time she threw it up there, she's like, look, identical twins. Somebody inferred there had been plastic surgery done. They've been watching too many movies, man. You know, you might have sold this and even kept some credibility if you would have made it near believable. But you went overboard, and you went overboard for 8 hours. She said, for 24 hours, out of respect, don't play my content. I tell you what, I'll give you 24 years because I wouldn't play that bullshit on my channel or in my videos for nothing. I thought it was crazy as hell. I thought it was disrespectful, and I damn sure ain't going to promote it any more than telling my peeps what bullshit it was. Had about a few cases of, listen, if this person says something, I'm suing them. I'm suing them for all they're worth. Getting them striked. Well, if you can get somebody striked for calling out your bullshit, then I'm in trouble. Because that's what this was, and that's why you kept saying entertainment purposes only. Sliding it by. Nobody called that shit out for some reason. I don't know. If I would have been there when this was live, I would have tried. You'd have blocked me quick. Then she says at one point, it's going to get deep here in a few. And I was thinking, it's deep now. The bullshit is super deep. It's getting worse? Damn. Where can we go with it? Rose has superpowers? Now she says, we're going to tell. We're not going to say Rose when we talk to this person. Her name's Tulip. What? What are we doing? People were buying this shit. Rose didn't want to be found. What for this 7th cousin to the 10th degree? She wouldn't have been found, but she didn't want to be found. Quit super chat me. How many goes to Ziggy V's house fund? Blythe is her name. She's so far down the family tree that it's not Blythe, it's Blythe. Once again, flashes up the 2 pictures of some woman. There she is, there's Rose. Right there, there's your proof. What? Really? Warns trolls. Quit questioning shit. Well, that's the note I took. I say what I think. It seems like it's going on, you know. She's trying to shut down the trolls. Quit questioning stuff. It all makes sense. Then they piss me off. They say Summer has been moved and now she's in a swampy area. Somehow they got all this information. I think they insinuate Rose knows all about what happened to. Then they said that when, now I'm not sure the period they was talking about, when something went down that Dawn's stepsisters were there too. And I thought that was kind of a low blow right there, because Dawn's stepsisters are the victims. And you're insinuating they were around? TBI, they know where Rose is. They've known where Rose is. It's keeping that under wraps. Ain't even telling Wisconsin, apparently, because they just had a thing not too long ago. Rose has been in therapy. Then this lady says, listen, if you're live streaming me, I'm striking your channel, you're in deep shit, I'm going to get you. And they're like, who is it? Who's doing it? I'm not going to promote her. I wonder if somebody was doing that. Or she's just trying to look cool. Because that's what this felt like. File charges. Going to strike her channel. Oh, she just kept going on. Threatening it. I'll sue you in a heartbeat. You can ask anybody lawsuit. That's me. File it quick. Once again, this lady that was on one of the recordings, who's telling her mod all this, talks about how far down the family tree she is, but yet she's figured it out. Tracked Rose down. Detective Blythe, we'll call her. And she doesn't want to be out there. She doesn't want to get in the middle of all this. Go figure. Then they mentioned that Rose is wanting to go to the jail where Don is, just getting his ass and take her power back, is what they said, because Don had abused Rose. I don't know that to be true. I don't know that Don was around Rose much, because Rose has been missing for a long time. I'm not saying it's not possible, but come on. Quit laying this shit on so deep. It's getting out of hand. Reel it back. Just a hair. Shows the grandest message for Grandis to reply to something this lady who's Rose, well, Tulip, I don't know, is proof, because Grandis had a message on this woman's page. She mentions one of the boys' names, and she shows a picture of them. That's low. And then she says, because someone in the chat says, well, this is bad. This could cause people to stop looking for Rose. She's like, don't come at me if you don't want to. If you didn't want to hear it, you shouldn't have been in here. I'm just telling what's up. Don't come at me about this hurting people for looking for Rose, because we're fibbing saying we know where she is. This ain't on me. Rose knows what's happened to Summer. Rose who's been in hiding, ain't had no contact with him, knows what's happened to Summer, they say. Said people are mean for not believing her. Then she slanders Rose quite a bit. Says Rose was running a pimp ring. And she says she had bad substance abuse issues. We don't know none of that to be true. So that's slandering Rose. And I think you're doing that because you know she's not around to sue you. And somehow they know Summer was moved. And see, that telling that lies too is hurting Summer. And you got her little picture up there through your whole thing. Now that's good. People see that and ain't going to be looking for her because they know she's done been moved twice according to you. That's BS. It's entertainment purposes only. Yeah, it's a damn tragedy what you're doing it. Once again, she threatens to file charges on somebody. And she acts like there's some kind of involvement in Rose and other YouTubers. Oh my God. You know, it was so weird. Like Rose was mad at certain people or something. Show the pics again that looks nothing like Rose. And disclaimers thrown in. Hey, this ain't Ziggy the creator. This is Ziggy V. Apparently they're two different people. I've seen Ziggy V in my chat. I don't know anything about her. I'm not going to comment on that. But, you know, if she was raising money off this story that's being told, I guess as long as people know it's for entertainment purposes, it's alright. It's just a story.
I'm gonna use this as a reference.
Okay. And why is that?
It's a phone.
No. Okay, go.
Why do you need a phone as a reference to tell the truth about something you experienced? What's the phone going to help you with? And not only that, it's not his phone. His phone is still with the TBI at this point. He's using his deceased grandfather's phone as a reference. The second I heard that, I just thought that was suspicious. And Chris is kind of like, what for? And then Chris just let it go. So I don't think Chris quite understood what you need a reference for either. Now, he did later use it to show him what a twisted T looked like. But I have some great suspicions about what his original intent as reference was for.
I think she had shorts on at first.
Okay.
Yeah, because she had shorts on because her mom put her bathing suit on her.
Okay. And where did she put her bathing suit on her? Do you know?
Inside.
In the house?
Yes.
So she changed her in the house?
Yeah.
Did she take the clothes with her?
Yeah.
Miss Allison, do you know?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember.
She was dead asleep in the bathroom.
That's fine. That's fine.
If you paid attention there, Hunter's telling Chris about Candace changing Summer into her swimsuit before they left the house. Now, Chris doesn't seem like he's too sure of Hunter's answer, so he throws it to Allie. Mom, do you know? And Allie's like, you know what? I can't remember. And that's when Hunter chimes in. Well, you were dead ass asleep. That's why you don't remember. So why was Allie working up a answer to that, or trying to, when she was asleep and she knew that had no idea about that? Makes me wonder.
Her husband calls her talking about this dude named Andy or Andrew on the property that's been there for like a week or so, she told me, that keeps stalking other kids.
Some dude's been on the property for a week stalking the little kids. I don't know that I believe that. You know, even the whales, you wouldn't think, would put up with some dude on the property for a week walking around being creepy around kids. So that's another one of these things. I would love to know how close the story Hunter's telling Chris is to the story Hunter's telling TBI. And if they are the same indeed, I'm really confused about everything. Because I really feel like Hunter and Allison are not being extremely honest when it comes to their stories.
Who's that?
Some dude named like Andy or Andrew. I have no idea who it was.
Okay.
A few moments later.
I don't know if his name was Anthony Andrews or something with an A.
And
Andrew, Anthony, Andy, whatever it was.
One eternity later.
Just the name A.
okay.
That's all I remember.
Andy, Andrew, something with an A. Well, that don't tell us much. There's a lot of A's in this story. H's dad, Andy. Jody Sue's old man, Andy, or Baltimore, or whatever she was calling him. Candace's first husband, Andrew. Doubting it's him? I don't know. Is it an A we haven't been introduced to, possibly? Could be. Could it be Allison he's thinking about? Who knows?
Weren't she at the ball field? Yep, she was at the ball field.
Okay, should we...
Weren't you at the ball field? Yeah, you were at the ball field. Seems like Hunter's trying to help Allison out with her alibi. You know, yeah, she was at the ball field with a dead cell phone, so guess there's no way we can for sure know exactly if she was there or not. It's just coincidental that while she's at the ball field. Her cell phone's dead, and this is also during the time that Summer becomes missing. I've been suspicious of that. I'm still suspicious of that. And I would like to know what you think. Do you think that's a coincidence? Could be. I think most people, especially women, who are going to go watch football practice for somebody else's grandson, would probably want their phone to be charged so they can, play some Candy Crush or watch TikToks or watch John Davis True Crime on YouTube. Something really entertaining to do during this friend's grandson's football practice. But that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. I'm suspicious of the whole interview. I just picked these few parts out because I think they represent the whole interview in a whole as seems really deceptive to me. Let me know what you think. Comment below, and we'll see you next time. Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing all right today? Having a good day? Did y'all watch the pre-show videos, any of you? I feel weirder doing lives with the camera off. I feel like y'all gonna think I'm up to some shit or something. I can see why women have it off sometimes. Maybe they running late, running behind, and have time to do their makeup. But I don't know. What y'all think? Hi, John. I'm good. Good to hear it. Hello, Dixie. Hello, Make It So. Hello, Joyce. Nanny to Two Boys. The Joy Catcher. Pineapple Pam. You got to work, didn't you? Great videos. Oh, I got a couple loaded. And I'm working on the next step in the re-investigation of what we've been through. I thought the first one was pretty good. If you like the new video, guys. As for where's Brandy's at, I'm not sure. Y'all chill out. Let me check the driveway real quick. Okay, she's made it to the driveway. So, she's probably out there watching like, will you shut up talking about me? I'm trying to get my makeup on. Go as fast as I can. I was kind of worried about her, but she is, she's out there. Me and Brandy spent a lot of time yesterday on Harmony Montgomery. I hope some of y'all that were here Friday remembered the plan to everybody kind of look into it, see what you think, so we can talk about Harmony. While there's a lag in the Summer case, there's not much going on right now, except a bunch of gossip and bullshit. She likes to do her makeup in the car. I used to do that too. Yeah, Brandy loves it. She treats it like her, what do you call them little things women have that they get rid of? Vanity. I made her one. I refinished this old piece of, it was like a nightstand kind of, but it was real old. I'm not sure what it was originally for. I refinished it, hung her a mirror, put her some shelves up, all kinds of stuff for Mother's Day last year. Surprised her. And she never used it once. Now the coffee maker's sitting on it. The Keurig upstairs. Oh, nice. I love antiques. Yeah, we do too. We like refinishing stuff because the old shit's better anyway. She likes to, sorry, I already read that. Now he's going in their chat. They'll block you and dismiss you if you disagree. Yeah, I got timed out at Ernie's yesterday because I said, Ernie, give the dude his Jason mask back. And Ernie got me timed out, and he was like, and I seen your video. I don't much appreciate it. And I'm like, well, it's called like I see it, Ernie. I'm like a ref. Balls and strikes. I call them the way I see them. What about the 4-year-old little boy who was taken on Easter from his GMW by his real mom? Well, if he was taken by his real mom, you know, there's a ton of that. That's what 99% of missing kids cases are. That's, you know, why they don't get as much popularity. Good evening in the Philippines, Josephine and gang. How y'all doing? How many's in the watch party today down in the Philippines? Good morning, Lise, Joycatcher, Lori, all of you, everybody. I don't think we missed anything over the weekend except a bunch of drama. What was the end of Ernie's story of, because I kept seeing everybody building it up like we are going to know Sunday or Saturday or one of the days. What happened with that? Any of y'all up to date? Can't take a lot of it, I'm telling you. I'm burning thin because now it's like every creator I watch is either fighting with somebody else or regurgitating something we've already heard. They thought this case would be easy because they only see their limitations or what they lack, in my opinion. We're only 5. Hey, 5's not bad. I'll take 5. You know, though, I'm worried that the investigation in the beginning may have been handled less than optimal, and that's part of our problem. I'm hoping that's not what it is. I'm hoping it's not a case of where they really thought she had just walked out into the woods and they'd find her any minute and still expected to find her and didn't, you know, do a lot of forensic. He was methed up last night. Wow. It's all a bunch of nothing. What? Oh my gosh, Rose is still alive. Yikes. Yeah. Ernie is still alive. Nothing last night. Told y'all. Told y'all. That's all this stuff is, man. And where I refuse to make shit up or, you know, one of the other clickbait or whatever, I can't keep up. You know? People don't want to hear the truth. They'd rather believe the bullshit. Yeah, I still expect to find her, so he was like annoyed if I seen with those resources being used. Can't believe all these channels think that was really grandma and these people will try anything to make money. Such a shame. I refuse to watch this crap. They make enough, and in real life, if they used it right, they'd find they just don't have the same priorities. They may not have educations, but they're not naive either. No, they're very good at trickery, is what I would call it. We love JDTC. Cheers. Thank you, Josephine. That's why with Harmony, me and Brandy watched probably about a good solid 10 clips, and they were all news clips because I don't want my thinking to get tainted by gossip and bullshit. I'm sorry. Is that why he's late? Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I was telling Brandy, I was like, we could have 20,000 subscribers in a week if I wanted to lie and shit. I'm just not willing to sell out, you know? Is Harley being a German Shepherd a dog that's known to get hip dysplasia like a lot of other larger dogs? No, not that we've ever seen. We've researched her breed a little bit, but I don't think it's bad in them if it is. I've never read anything about it. How many people leave this Lisa K. Ruich chick? She's always in chat correcting everything.
That's that lady that says she knows.
I haven't seen her in a long time though, but yeah, she was in my comments forever and would correct everybody. John, the observations you have made in the videos and even now so far are the reason why I watch this. Balls and strikes, cut through the bullshit and write quick. Thank you. But you know, the thing with even with cutting through the bullshit, I got to be extremely careful that I'm not wrong, because I damn sure don't want to call somebody and be like, see, they're lying, this is bullshit, and then be wrong, you know, so.
I'm late. Sorry.
You think Candace will go live with Ernie and confess all tomorrow on her 40th birthday? Why, hell no. Candace ain't. I'm telling y'all, anybody that thinks Ernie is going to break this is crazy. She ain't out fooling FBI, TBI, and Hawkins County just to fall victim to Ernie. He's not that slick.
Here, Harley. The cat's out there with the tutu on. I guess it's slipping it on night. Taylor put it on there and it's still on it.
The one thing that's going to piss me off, though, is after he's done running his course with her, he'll go bashing the shit out of her and everything else like all the rest of them, and come back with nothing useful.
You hear me?
I owe you an apology. You were right about Ziggy B. I just think that quick. Well, Pam, I didn't want to bring it up, but told y'all so. Did I tell him?
What?
Told you.
Why would y'all find out about her?
Oh, I think it came out over the weekend that Ziggy V, Grandis come out and said she didn't speak to Ziggy V or something. I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
Something like I've been telling you since I seen it on day one.
I told you.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, I did.
No.
I take credit for that.
You were talking Friday that you thought
No.
Ziggy V could be legit.
No, I told him.
You didn't tell me shit.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
No, I'm just kidding.
You were still.
Oh, boy.
You and Pam were taken up for the other day.
No, I try not to say you guys
apology.
lying.
Oh. Well, thank you, Pam. You don't owe me no apology, but I told you. Did I tell you? I told you. This Lisa K is all over Michelle After Dark, correcting everyone. Oh, man, she's been in my comments doing it for since we began almost.
We hit from
Nah, I don't think so. I didn't. Did you? Oh, never mind. Brandy kicked her out.
I didn't. I don't think. I have to look, but yeah, she's doing the same thing to us. Maybe.
But my thing is, a lot of the time she was right, but still, she did it way too much.
A lot of times she's wrong. She's the one that started that rumor that they paid cash for that Subaru. They got the title. She's the one that said that.
I don't know. You are straight to the point and provide the truth. These other creators not reliable. No, they're not. I'm glad. I feel like it feels like recently more people are waking up to this. My next door neighbor had a beautiful German Shepherd with hip dysplasia. He passed away last year at age 12 due to dysplasia getting worse.
Oh.
That's pretty good. 12 years though for a bigger dog.
We only had our Rottweiler, what, 8 years?
7.
Yeah, not long enough.
God, what you want to bum me out this morning? And the other Ziggy is making sure people know. Ah, shit.
Cher had her on there.
Sorry.
A lot of people had her on there and believe in her.
Now let me get my chat pulled up over here. So
All right,
hold on. All right, y'all. I'm going to start catching them. Did you catch Allie's grandma saying to Allie, that's not right, when H was describing the moment he heard Summer was gone?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm sure I did. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at that.
Good morning, everybody.
I done got behind. My hubby can't find anything, looking for something. I go into the kitchen and it's sitting right in front of his face. They can't find anything. Shake my head.
Don't look at you. Our kids are really bad at that.
Why is my chat not moving? All right, guys. I'm sorry if I missed you. I got it pulled up now. I should be able to catch you. Remember, C's, comments, Q's, questions. I got it pulled up. The Hunter video observation was enlightening. Y'all like that? I did that a long time ago. I'm telling you, a lot of people that ain't seen my older stuff, it was pretty good, I think, you know. And I don't know that I've went wrong on anything so far that that's been proven. But I watch way too much stuff. Ziggy had Ziggy V as a mod for a long time. That's when I first saw her. See, I feel like there's a connection there too.
Yeah.
Because she did lives and had her on them and stuff. And I still feel like them and Crime and Critters, there could be a connection. I don't know.
You think she's the one that was going back telling what we said about them?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we got somebody told me the other day that the Crazy Channel was talking smack about me, saying I was out for clout by calling her shit out. How you gonna be out for clout with somebody that's got like 5 more subscribers than you do?
Yeah, really. No, if there's a lie, we throw,
No, the reason I called that bullshit out was because so many people want to come in my comments and act like the shit they heard over there is true, and it just drives me nuts. So I want to clear it all up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
People come in and be like, oh, I don't know why you're talking about this. They found Rose.
Yeah, and people believe
There's this great channel, Crazies. Ain't that the way it goes all the time? How many comments do we see where
and they fool me, the comments. I'm like, I ask him, he's like, rolls his eyes at me. Like,
yeah, Brandy, she gets fooled by the comments. Do you know they found Rose?
No, I know that. It's not true. That's another thing.
And Ziggy, the bigger channel brings me too much anxiety, too much gossip and drama. Oh, man, it brings me too much. That was a sick little stunt if she was responsible for it with the bones and the fire pit. John, I was smack dab in the middle of that. I don't want to drive the gossip machine, but that is exactly what she accused me of. Of what? What she accused you of, Pam?
Clout or getting or whatever you say.
Over there spying? Is that what she's saying? We don't give a shit what they're doing.
Could care less.
No, we'll wait till somebody tells us some lie, and then we'll go investigate it and call it out.
Yeah.
Grandma should sue the hell out of them. Yeah. Somebody should get a lawyer for her children and sue them for emotional distress.
That's how we don't know. Who knows what's true anymore? All these lies people make up, you know?
I do. Just ask me. I'll let you know.
Oh, hush.
If you get confused on what's true and what ain't.
Quit being so arrogant.
Come over to the J side of DDTC. My first chow I put to sleep because of hip dysplasia at 11 years old. My second I put down at 15 years old. She done something to a nerve in her back, affected her hips. My third is now 12 years old. Wow.
We had a German Shepherd. That was our family dog when I grew up. And she made it until she was like 13, 14. Yeah. But her legs started going out too. I think a lot of big dogs are like that.
Well, tell us, Pam. I don't care if she gets what she's looking for. Let's hear it. I'm interested to hear
what
happened between Pam and Daisy.
Pam let her know how it is.
Michelle After Dark released a recorded phone call from Grandis this morning speaking out against the farm lady. It's worth a listen.
Why are you laughing?
Because that is so funny.
What?
That Grandis herself called the bullshit out.
Yeah. She's like, there's enough people talking about me. That's crazy. And all these people that done like lives around that situation, and didn't they take donations
for who?
Ziggy.
Ziggy V.
Yeah, they took donations for what? Who knows? Who knows if she's even homeless?
I don't think she is. Well, she said it was for her house, so apparently she's not now. Apparently YouTube's pulled her out of homelessness.
Could be a couple different things. So she could be the one lying and everybody believing her, or there's probably people in on it with her. You know what I mean? Helping her make the story up. So, and I probably believe the second thing. I don't know if she would come up with, what she was saying. What do you think?
I believe there's multiple people making money off of it,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that's the only way to do something like that.
Yeah. Well, just come up and tell us the story real quick, Pam. Hold on, let me get the thing.
She doesn't like when we bring up she didn't go by herself.
Oh, shit. Oops. Did the link go out?
Is Jennifer here this morning?
Jennifer was on her way to the hospital.
Oh, she probably sent me a text. Sorry, Jennifer, I'm bad. I didn't look at it. I've been gone this morning. Taking kids to school. So.
There's the link. Feel so sorry for the business owners and residents of Rogersville. They have been through hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was thinking too, that's probably why nobody else runs for sheriff, because the pay's awful also.
Hi, Jennifer. Glad to see you here. Let us know how things are going. What's going on when you get settled?
You're rude. You sit there and will not answer my question.
What'd you say?
See, you don't even hear me.
What?
Nothing. Go on. Rude.
Well, I was in deep thought.
You do it all the time.
Let's have it, Pam.
Oh, good one. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Let me turn this down. I got this other thing going. Well, I get long-winded, you know that, and you got to stop me and direct things the way you want to go when you need to. Okay.
All right.
So I wrote this down because I couldn't believe what happened this weekend, but it's not like changing my life. These are not my friends. These are not my real life people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was upset about the interchange I had with her because I was like, do I even want to be part of this true crime community anymore? It really disturbed me.
Right.
And it was just quick no. And I emailed you. I don't know if you read my emails, dog it. But
You're
anywho,
still not sending them to the right one.
Oh, please don't. I only have 2 addresses and I sent them all to both. But
I
anyways,
have not gotten one from you on the Yahoo, the John Davis True Crime at Yahoo. I still haven't got one from you.
What in the hell? Have you ever gotten one from me? Ever?
Yeah, I used to get them, all of them, but I haven't. See?
Well, I'm using the same thing. Well, anyways, we'll cross that bridge another time. Or I'll give you. I've left. Anyways, okay. So I wrote this down because I don't want to give that woman any attention because she accused me of that, and the real story was not the whole thing, but because I don't want to hijack your show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep. It was like 3 a.m. and I listen to my phone. I'll put on a podcast or sometimes music and I need noise to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's why my husband sleeps in the other room because he doesn't like noise. And I'm addicted to it. Well, anyways, so I looked at Ernie because I don't look at that on the regular. It's too long. I know I'm being duped every time, but sometimes I bite the bait. And if you're not on or something like that. Well, I got watching it for like 30 minutes. I was like, yeah, no, this is another rabbit hole. This is just, watch me for 5 hours. And so then the farm lady came across my thing and I touched her because she was live as usual, 8, 5, 10 hours at a time, yakking that mouth. And I didn't want to discuss her because I didn't want to offend any other chatters that might be her fan. I try to keep strong opinions. I mean, opinions about the case is one thing, but opinions about other people, I try to avoid.
Right.
If I can, because I don't want to be like that. I don't live my life like that. I don't treat people like that.
Right.
But after what I experienced this weekend, I don't give 2 craps if anybody knows how much disrespect I have for that vile woman. That's how pissed I am. So I'm going to read you this one little thing I wrote down only so that I didn't go on and on. I was watching her. She saw me. I literally sat up in bed because after an hour of watching 4 of them, she had her and 3 panelists, sometimes 4. They all had multiple apparatuses, their phones. The one girl, curvy girl, you could tell she was just, they were in Ernie's chat, literally trolling. I mean, like they were going, watch what I said, look what I said, cackling like hyenas. Like
Wow.
it was awful. It made me sit up out of my bed when I was just trying to fall asleep, pick up my phone, find my glasses, put them on, and comment. And I said, now don't quote me perfectly because I'm just telling you but I said, isn't what you guys are doing the epitome of trolling? We can do better, or something like that.
Right.
And oh my God, John. And then right at that, no sooner than I put it, because there was multiple people reading the chat. The farm lady, I didn't want to call her the farm lady. I got nicknames for her.
Well, easy.
I got nicknames for her. I put it all out in the universe now. But anyways, she said, "Oh, hey, Pineapple Pam, come on up." And then you could hear her whisper something like, "She ain't coming up. I know who that is." Da, da, da. Like I was spying or something.
Right.
And she had me confused with someone I found out after. But I was like, what the hell? And then so I quickly put, "I'm sorry. I was just frustrated. I didn't like what I saw." Something like that. I mean,
Right.
I'm open to talk about it. Please explain why you're doing that, or what am I misunderstanding about what I'm watching?
It's juvenile. It's juvenile.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so she said, "Come on up, Pineapple Pam. Come on up on the thing." Well, I was, like I said, I got up out of bed. It was disturbing to me. And if she wanted to talk about it, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. So she brings me up on the live. She goes, "Oh, she showed her face. She showed her face." I was like, why wouldn't I show my face? And before I got up, so before I got up there, the other lady said, "Go back in your cage, Pineapple Pam," before I even got up there.
Wow.
And I was like, what are they talking about? So anyways, it's all there for you to see. I'm not going to break down every moment of it, but I would like to say what my opinion of her is. Can I do that real quick?
Well, let's not use F words.
No, I'm not using no F words other than fat farm.
Go on.
All right.
I feel you earned it by taking it on her live. So I'll give
wait,
you.
hold on. And your name came up. I didn't bring it up. She did. And I had to go to bat for you real hard. So I do want you to go up to it's about the 7-hour, 10-minute mark from there for the next half an hour of me and her arguing.
Really?
Yes. It was disgusting. I felt so dirty. I couldn't take enough baths after I got done. I was annoyed, and I didn't let it last more than a half an hour because I was like, she ain't sucking the life out of me. I'm way too old and mature for this shit. But anyways, so I just jotted this down. I probably won't read it well, but the Fab Farm lady is what's driving the content of more than several channels. Well, it seems she's onto something. It's always second and third party hand information, none of which has solidly been confirmed. I believe this is deliberate. I think she knows exactly what she's doing and hides behind her soft, friendly sounding voice. She's always there when you need a friend. She's there for 8-10 hours at a time, accepting cash apps the whole time. She's quick on her feet at putting her own narrative. The mods are vicious. You are not allowed to have an opinion. You're not allowed to ask an intelligent question. You are kicked out immediately.
Wow.
And this is what I've been observing. And then when she got me up there, she says, "John Davis," I have to say this part because I know it'll make you go watch it. Because I know you ain't taking 7 hours of your life. You know what I mean? I understand.
No.
But she said, "John who's John?" I didn't ever bring that up to her. One of her mods says that's the moderator for that. Oh, Ziggy V at one point got up there and was bashing the shit out of me. They accused me of getting on your channel and bashing them, and I never did such a thing.
No.
And so I kept saying, watch the video. I did not. She goes, "I'm not watching that channel. He bashes me. He's just trying to climb up." And I was like, I was so worried that I had embarrassed you. None of that was true, John.
No.
Like I said, what happened? I was sleeping. It pissed me off, and I didn't. But anyways, now she's still talking about it. here and there.
Do some-
And
What-
I was like, at least. So I really don't want to give her much attention because that's exactly what she wants.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'll tell you though, Pam, I don't know any of her mods' names. I don't know how she'd know one of mine's
Yeah, she don't
unless
watch
she's
that.
obsessed with me.
Or she
no,
said-
remember when you and I was talking about Ziggy V, and
Mhm.
Ziggy V was in there, or said she was in there. Oh, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
like I said, they all have different made up names. And they were in Ernie's chat. I saved it, so hopefully she doesn't take it down. So I noticed a trend, a new algorithm forming. People are onto her, and outside of this conversation I'm having with you, because just because I mod for you doesn't mean I don't have free time to look at other things. I watch politics, I watch music, I do other things.
Exactly.
But just because why did she want? Oh, you're not allowed to mention anybody else's channel, not me, not anybody else. You never. They're always do not mention anyone's channel. Well, if we're all trying to spread information and keep Summer's name alive and any other missing children, why wouldn't you want to share and grow the community?
Because
I'm telling you, she's got a formula that works for her.
Yeah.
She knows how to do it. I don't have to be the one y'all dig around. People are coming out, and she is becoming the topic. I think she needs to be taken off YouTube altogether. I really do. I mean, at some point, there's got to be something holding these people accountable.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
The bad thing, people watch her and support her.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's some of us. Yeah,
No,
it just
I would
resembles
say
the
a
most
lot of
recent
people-
politics.
Right. A lot of people just go in there and see what's up, but then I don't know. Some people got follow her and know she's lying.
Well, I said to her in one of the chats, I said, I just don't, and I think I may have said this to you already, but this is how I feel about it. And I said, I just don't see how you can have a 10-hour live and not spend 10 minutes checking resources. I mean, if you're going to have a guest, come on, you make sure your sound's working, you're prepared. She's never prepared, because that gives her excuses to not validate shit.
Right.
She acts like there was I lost. I'm telling you, that is a grift all day long, and she knows she's doing it.
Pam,
That's the problem.
It's this easy, okay? She said in that live, this is for entertainment purposes.
Yeah, she even said to me, I'm not TBI, I'm not the FBI. It's not my responsibility. And I says, yeah, but you're putting it out there, and then remember I told you, I even defended her that when she had a large audience, she apologized to everybody. She did. So I was telling her what I had said to you. I said, no, John doesn't bash you. No, he doesn't. He's not like that. He's more of a get your facts, Jack kind of guy. And I said, but it is a place where you can have a difference of opinion and still be friends with everybody at the end of the day.
Right.
He encourages debate. He encourages opposite opinions. He tries to read everyone's comments that he can. It's, it's grown adults having conversations.
Yeah, exactly.
And at the end of it, she was like, bitch. And I said, well, I'm not going to sit here and get called a bitch. And then she kicked me off the channel. Yeah, it was crazy. I'll never do that again. I'm not. After that, I was like, I'm not watching anything. Nope, just John and Harsh. That's it. And 60 Minutes can tell me when they find Summer, because I'm not going to find Summer if TBI and FBI can't find her. And I just didn't know what to do. But I keep changing my mind about it. But
Yeah.
People don't like the truth.
Well, Pam, thanks for taking up for us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, it wouldn't happen at all if I went in her damn room, but I didn't know at that point. I still was being like me and Brandy are, thirsty for information, and maybe there's some truth. You don't know, but when you're staring in the face at what's happening, you can't deny it.
Right.
But anyways, all right. Well,
Thank you, Pam.
I don't know what to do. I've been sending you my phone number. I just wanted to tell you that because I was so afraid you was going to be mad at me. And I didn't want to embarrass your channel in any way. That wasn't my intent. I just was being me.
No.
And
being me and doing me. But anyways, but I do want to say this before I go.
Okay.
The last 3 videos, just the ones you put up yesterday and then today.
Yeah.
I think I can't even. that thing with the hunter and the phone, that was a really good observation. That is just intrigues me that you're going to drag it back to the beginning, because it sure looks different now, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
Mhm.
And I think you might pick up, because your mind is cut through the bullshit real quick. I'm sorry, I'm swearing a lot today.
That's all right.
It's so quick that you should have been on the case from day one. Because if sometimes I feel like the more trusting people, we might have even slowed down the damn investigation, that because you needed them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
some of these things you're picking up on should have been noticed earlier on.
Yeah.
But we didn't know. We thought parents were missing a baby. And I think that, like you said, they thought that same thing too. The baby was missing, and they just kind of felt like that was another good point you just made today. I got me thinking was, yeah, he thought the baby was probably going to come back and one of her loser friends had her or something.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, you could read it in his face.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right. Well, that's that. And if anybody wants to see me get my ass whooped on YouTube, not that I want to do that, but I mean, not manipulate is what I'll call it. It was on that lady's channel about at the 7-hour mark.
I'll go watch it later.
7:10, 7:15. Now, if you back it up a little bit, you can witness the trolling they were doing.
Mhm.
Right.
She does that later in the videos when some of the mainstreamers, some of the people fall off, and she's down to her crew.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Yeah.
but who's got that kind of time to watch a bunch of gossip? 7 hours, 10 hours, 5 hours.
Okay.
I mean, that's entrenched, But
Yeah.
anyways, I haven't read any of the comments, so I'm going to go back and do my thing, because I appreciate you having me on, though, and let me get that off my chest. And I apologize if I embarrassed you, John.
No,
And
you
I
didn't.
won't be mad.
Nobody.
I won't be mad if you're mad at me. I do apologize, though.
I'm not mad.
Well,
No, you're good.
I'm
you ain't
intrigued
seen
though.
it yet.
All right. Well, I'll watch it.
Okay.
I'll give you another opinion.
Yeah, and you don't have to make a show out of it. Just text me or something. I gotta just get you my phone number. Well, whatever. Okay, have a great day, you guys. I'm still here watching. I waited all weekend to see you guys.
Well, thanks, Pam.
You're welcome. Toodaloo.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See how these people are there. That's
Poor Pam. We never got attacked by a bunch of them.
They must watch her show to know she's a moderator. Or somebody is.
See, I was suspicious when I kept seeing Ziggy.
Yeah, me too. We asked her to come up on panel. No, she has to go to work.
Apparently, cat's out of the bag. That is bullshit, like I said.
Mm-hmm. Drama.
I just thought to me, man, I was like, Candace ain't the type that's going to do all this talking.
No.
And then to have all these details. Well, who did Grandis say got out of the truck third? Yeah. Oh, that was blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm just, don't sound right.
Yeah. And when you tell somebody a story, usually you don't put all those details in there.
Yeah, when you're telling your buddy something,
You just tell them the highlights.
All he's going to get out of it, it was a hot chick.
Yeah.
He's not going to know all the details.
She was wearing a mini skirt and high heels. Yeah.
Yeah, and an ankle chain.
No.
That's what made me suspicious.
Yeah.
But let's talk about Harmony for a minute. Who if anybody watched anything on Harmony like we discussed Friday, because Harmony's case, it's just horrible every direction you look.
And it should get a lot more attention than it does.
Yeah, it should.
It's sad.
But you know what I do like about Harmony's case is the police have put the dad's ass in jail because they know that he hit Harmony, and he's got a 2nd-degree assault charge for hitting Harmony.
Hitting her?
Who we don't even know where she's at.
Wow.
But they've got him for that. They've got him for child endangerment, and there's another one. There's 3 charges. But they've managed to put this jackass in jail even without finding Harmony or anything. And that's awesome.
Yeah.
And not only that, they got the stepmom too.
Welfare fraud, I think.
Yeah.
She's getting food stamps for 2 years while she's missing.
Yeah.
How stupid.
She's in jail, the stepmom, and I didn't know this because I had watched some stuff on Harmony before, but I didn't realize Harmony was living in a car with the dad and the stepmom at the time she went missing.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have other kids. The
Right.
dad and the stepmom have children just between them, a couple, right?
Yep.
And they weren't there living in the car. Apparently it was just Harmony, the dad and the stepmom.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of weird too.
For a while they were living without any electric in the house, wasn't there? Yeah.
Living off a generator.
Yeah.
Running a generator and running extension cords throughout their house. That's a good way to get killed from carbon monoxide poisoning, number one. Yeah. You know? It is so sad.
Some of the stories, like, was it the neighbor or the uncle maybe? Some of the stories, I think it was the uncle was saying that they made her clean the toilet with a toothbrush as a punishment. They made her
there was something else.
Something standing. She peed on herself. What did they make her do? I don't know. They're messed up. They had punishment for her, and it was bad. Like, I don't know.
And what's really sad about Harmony's situation is Harmony has a biological brother. Okay, Harmony's biological brother got adopted.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow he ended up getting adopted because they're between two states, and that's why some of this kind of, I think, slipped through the cracks. It's part of it. And they say the little brother is asking the adoptive parents all the time where his sister is.
Yeah, that's sad. Which I'm so glad he got a good family, but I feel so bad. I don't know.
Her little brother was adopted by two guys.
Mm-hmm.
They're a couple, which I don't have any issue with that. And one of them did an interview, and he was talking about it. He seemed like a really solid person, didn't he?
Yeah, and I think they're real close in age, Harmony and the brother.
Yeah,
like a year or so.
I think he's 2 years younger than her because he's 5 and she's now 7.
Yeah, she went missing, I guess, when she was 5. Right. Her last time people seen her, she was 5.
Harmony's dad, I see somebody was saying the dad's ex-girlfriend was found dead. Yeah, Harmony's dad shot a dude in the face over some heroin or something.
Yeah, he is.
He is a bad dude.
Violent. Yeah, I heard that too. Oh, his ex-girlfriend's dead? Ooh.
What's the matter with saying? But I mean, he shot a dude in the face. What's wrong with Riley? Tina, I missed it. Good morning. I'm one of Miss Daisy's mods. Well, welcome, Fried Green Tomatoes. Glad to have you.
Come over and talk. What's wrong with Riley?
I don't know. That's what I was looking. Scroll back and see if you see Tina Bulger.
Tina. But yeah, Harmony, that situation's awful.
It's so bad. And that's what I meant to say. If you think about it, Harmony hasn't had her picture taken in 2 years. When you're that little, you grow fast, right? So they don't even have a great idea of what she might look like now. You know, I mean, they know what she looked like 2 years ago, but between the ages of 5 and 7, you change a lot. And they're talking about having to do, help me,
age progression
drawing to put out a sketch of Harmony because it's been so long ago they had picture.
I know they did have on the news where they dug up the whole backyard where they lived. They didn't find nothing new.
Yeah,
I did see that part. I know CPS, like the neighbors had called CPS, and they were at that house so many times.
I tell you, CPS really, and I don't like bashing them because I know they're overworked and underpaid and all that.
I don't know. I can't find Tina's message. What's going on with Riley, Tina?
Tina, tell Riley I said I hope he's feeling better, and we here at JDTC are big fans. We love him. What was I saying?
Oh, something about CPS.
They really dropped the ball on
Yeah.
Harmony's case. Somehow it went through the cracks.
Yeah.
And that's so sad.
And she should have never been there with that dad. How violent he was.
Yeah. Yeah. And apparently when the dad got custody, this is what the biological mom, and I say mom, I use the term mom loosely.
Mm-hmm.
She said that she had 2 court dates on the same day, right? Apparently one of them, I'm assuming, was probably for a criminal charge, and then she had the custody hearing, right? Which one would you have went to?
Probably my kid.
I think I would have damn sure went to the custody hearing.
But they would have rescheduled, probably.
Yeah, you
Oh,
would
boy.
think. But because she didn't make it to the custody hearing,
That douchebag got her
yeah,
sick.
he got custody. And this dude, man, he has felonies upon charge after charge. And I didn't realize this. They said sometimes the judge in a custody hearing don't even get the parent's criminal record.
That's crazy.
I think you got to be more selective
Mhm.
when you're deciding who you're going to let a kid live with.
So, do you know how her brother got where he was? I wonder. I didn't get that part.
I didn't get it either. I didn't understand how he got adopted, but yet Harmony was forced to stay with the dad. Somebody said, or I seen it on one of the interviews, they said they think that Harmony wanted to stay with her dad. And that's even more sad, you know, that she wanted to stay with him, thinking, you know, maybe her dad would be taking care of her.
That's awful. Poor little girl.
Is Harmony's bi mom the one that makes all these weird TikToks? I don't know. I haven't seen any TikToks on
I haven't looked.
Check
I would
it
have to
out.
look. I don't know.
God. And I swear that woman's name, I have such a hard time. It's something Sawyer. What's her first name? Sorer.
Sorry. S-O-R-Y.
Crystal Sorer.
S-O-R-Y, I think. Or
No, it's
S-O-U-R-Y.
S-O-R-E-R, I thought.
No, it's got I in it.
No,
Yes.
I don't think so. God, it makes me so sad. And if you look at Harmony, it just, her little glasses and stuff, it is heartbreaking because she had it rough. They know that the dad beat the shit out of her one time, smacking her around and stuff. Random checks how they really live when they don't have time to clean and pretend. Yes, that would be an excellent idea. I think if you have a DCS report, you should be able to be dropped in on at any time, you know, like surprise drug tests, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just pop it up on you and don't give you time to clean your house
Yeah.
and all that shit. Which I don't know. I've never dealt with DCF, so I don't know how they do it, but
Yeah, it's Krister. S-O-R-E-Y. Told you. Sorry.
is it?
Yeah.
Sorry is what it should be.
Yeah, because she acts like it wasn't her fault, and I don't know. She didn't have a choice. Nobody was there for the little girl.
Harmony was legally blind in one eye from birth.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You knew that?
Mm-hmm.
I wish you would share information.
Oh, you're
you know
the researcher. I try to share.
Yeah, I'm the researcher. I'm the editor.
You close your ear, you don't listen.
I didn't know that.
I probably told you.
She reminds me of Kyron when I think about him. Oh, I rarely looked. I don't know, man. It makes you wonder how she slid through the cracks as bad as she did, because it's amazing. And her uncle, I got the feeling he had the best of intentions, but he was in one interview and he wouldn't answer nothing.
No.
I was like, I don't really know why he even agreed to be interviewed.
Yeah, me either.
But-
He probably really didn't know. Like, he probably knew what he was told, basically. I don't know why he's on the news.
For CPS to place a child with a convicted violent felon should be a crime.
Yeah.
These judges should be getting every fact, detail there is on parents before making decisions about custody.
I agree.
I was amazed by that's not a law that they have to have every record they can find that shows their past. What is up with those parents missing children not being reported right away? Drugs, welfare, babies for benefits, sad. Yes.
That's awful, and it's happening more and more. Like, people going a year or 2 years without reporting.
Yeah, and that's a pain. That's a problem for me. In today's society, it shouldn't be taking longer for kids to be reported missing.
No.
You know,
And that tells you right there, there's something off with the situation. Parent not report the kid. You know your kid's missing 10 minutes. Come on, 2 years.
I think if you don't report your kid missing, like that law they're talking about, I hope that gets pushed to where people have to be held accountable. They can't just be like, oh, it's disappeared. I forgot to tell y'all. You know?
Yeah, and the mom's saying that the dad sold her. So that's similar to some people, similar situation. People think. I'm not saying it's true, but I've seen where Crystal was saying.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that where it seems like a lot of people think it's a trafficking situation.
Who knows? He'd be one to do it, probably, if it was. He's
Evelyn's law. Yeah, Jennifer. That should be a federal law, not just a state.
Especially here recently, all the kids that the parents didn't report forever. It seems like it's a lot.
It just seems like, don't it seem so simple that should be against the law?
Yeah, they should be arrested for that. Not know where your kid is. Or they do know, they just don't want to get in trouble. The Lori Vallow case. There you go. Didn't report her kids missing. There's Evelyn case. Harmonies. There's a lot of them like that.
Yeah. Lots of them. And
Oakley, is it Oakley? No, there's not. I don't know if it's her. It's another little girl that was missing for a year or two. They found her on the property. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
I can't remember her name. But there's a lot.
When you're 2 years behind when somebody went missing, you know how hard that is going to be to figure out? Because there's no evidence outside of their body. So if you can get rid of the body in 2 years,
and how can you?
You're not going to find anything out.
Yeah, and they don't even know exactly the day she went missing. They know around about time, but not.
They've got it down to a 13-day window.
Yeah.
In late October, early November of 2019 is the last time Harmony was seen. I got a video coming out later. Y'all should watch it. It's a introduction to Harmony. Can't wait till Wednesday night. Harsh says he is not holding back. Oh, it's going to be good.
Yay. I'll be there. It'll be good.
Be awesome. What's happening with Lena? I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I haven't either, but that's a sad case too. She's the one that went missing from the playground in like an apartment complex. She was.
I don't know. We're going to try to start going through them more faster, different kids. So maybe we might do her next.
We'll focus on one like every week or so.
Yeah, we want to start broadening our horizons and getting, more of these kids' pictures and stuff out there. How many parents have had that panic when their child does not respond to you calling them or disappeared in the store for a few minutes? Those are the most heart-wrenching moments, ain't they?
Yeah.
Ain't they?
Your heart drops to your feet. It's awful.
That's what I was trying to explain the other day when I was doing the Dawn rehashing video is, in 3 days, my heart would still be beating out of my chest. Like, I got to do something. I got to do something. I got to do something.
Right.
And I think...
It's strange. Very strange. And 2 days later, he's saying that she'll never be back. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Gone forever.
And I meant that when I said, I've thought about Summer so much that there has been times when my eyes water up and I just somehow feel myself in Don's shoes. And to see how he responds to it tells me he knows something, man.
Yeah.
It's so suspect to me. That video made me cry because I put myself in the same frame of mind, and you're right. If you get there, man, I don't know if other people do this, but if you think about something,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it just sneaks in on you to
Mm-hmm.
where you're there. It shows you, man, nobody is going to react the way these people are acting.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not. Summer has made an impact on so many. Yeah. You know, I was looking and it said, I swear, I believe it said Summer Wells was one of the most Googled names of the year last year.
Wow.
And
There should be more news about her, I think.
think about that, though. The most Googled. That's amazing. Ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was someone who put an awful comment on the apartment complex website about Muslims and their kids living there. Found suspect and would look into who posted that comment.
They're talking about what's that little girl somebody just mentioned?
Lena?
Yeah, she's Muslim.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's very strange.
I tell you, I don't care what kind of racist or whatever you are. If you would attack a child over that, then you need to be put down.
There's something wrong with you.
That's horrible to me. Sorry.
I just can't picture being so angry at somebody for how they look and their skin color. You know?
Yeah.
Something's not normal.
I don't know how in today's society that can upset you that much.
Yeah. No.
That is the very emotion you just drained, putting yourself there. Those emotions the Wells clan seems not to possess.
Yeah, they don't have no compassion.
Yeah. And in that interview, you can tell Don is trying to cry. He is trying, please bring Summer home. And he just can't even do it. You would think Candace, as good as she acted on the prank phone call, would have done more of that in front of the media, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. That's sick.
94 thumbs up, that's all we got. Come on, y'all. Thumbs up. Maybe angry, so many people are awful sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, man. I tell you. It's like the Ted Bundy effect. You never know. Ted Bundy was a good, handsome-looking dude. Had it all going for him. Really smart. Was becoming a lawyer and all that. And yet there was something in him that made him want to go
Kill everybody.
kill people.
Bunch of women.
You know, you got that much going for you. Looks, education, all that. And there is still something in that man that made him want to seek people out and murder them.
Evil. There we go. Evil. Evil people.
You know, what's weird to me is he kept a girlfriend for a long time while this shit was going on.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why he never murdered her. You think it's more because somehow he did have feelings for her, or because he thinks that would have got him caught because it would have run right back to him?
Yeah, probably both.
I bet it was where it would lead back to him more than anything.
I'm starting to think with Summer, if they did sell her, the reason nobody's talking because they've been threatened to whoever they sold her to. If you talk, you know you're dead.
Yeah. I mean, anybody that's willing to traffic kids is willing to kill somebody. Summer's name got out there through all of you who care and help keep her name current. Thank you, John Brandon. Well, thank you, Holly.
Thank you. We're not going to forget about her either.
Yeah, we ain't never going to forget about Summer.
We might talk about other cases, but we will not forget about Summer.
And I feel like, you know, by talking about other cases, it makes me feel like Summer's helping other kids.
Yeah,
you know?
bring focus to them.
Yeah. I did watch up to the trial of John Gacy, though.
Yeah, he's sick too.
Oh, on Netflix, I think is what she's talking. Is that what you're talking about, Pam? You watched some of the documentary? See, I didn't watch it because everybody seemed against it. I heard there's going to be a prayer vigil on the 1-year anniversary on June 15th, and a lot of YouTubers are coming to town.
We're going to go down there maybe this summer.
All right, we're going. Maybe. I done told you that. But I'm not going to. I'm going to surprise y'all and be live from there. I don't think I want to tell everybody. Boy, I tell you, if they go there on the year anniversary and make a shit show out of it, I'm going to lose my mind.
What do you mean?
What do I mean?
Mm-hmm. A shit show.
If they're down there on the 1 year anniversary scamming money out of everybody and not doing anything really for summer, I'm going to flip out.
Yeah.
Then he first started by exposing himself to classmates walking by his window.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is so creepy. I've always thought guys that do that are so weird.
Yeah.
How does that do something for them by flashing themselves at somebody and somebody being like, ah? How does that excite you?
Yeah, there's a lot of men that, you know, abduct people, women and girls that do that before they start, you know, actually.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Somebody. Well, I don't know. They get off on it, I guess. I don't know.
I really feel like peeping Toms probably have the ability to be a lot worse too, because that's a freaky thing to do too, ain't it?
Yeah, they start out as that, then it probably turns into something else.
I mean, think about what you're doing. Are you going at somebody's house in their yard to look through their curtains? You know, me, I would shoot somebody if I seen them in my window.
Well, on YouTube, there was a video. They thought somebody was peeping through their teenage girl's bedroom. They put a camera and caught his ass, and they chased him. They caught him when he was doing it. They arrested him.
Have y'all seen where Grandis is scared for her life from Candace?
What? Who's saying that?
No, I haven't seen that.
Why is she scared?
I'm thinking somebody.
Candace probably scared Grandis. Candace give her a good ass whipping. No, I mean Grandis give Candace a whipping.
I just don't get that. I wouldn't think Grandis would be scared of much any woman. So
No.
I don't know. I don't think it helps us find summer.
What's she scared of? I don't get it.
I'd say somebody was scared they weren't going to have a clickbait title for their YouTube video and spread it. Kenny and Candace afraid of each other. I think they hold their own. Yeah, I mean, some of this shit just makes no sense. You know, these two are now, all of a sudden, Grandis is scared of Candace.
Wow.
Why now? Why 10 months after? It doesn't make sense. A lot of people are like, man, Dawn and Grandis hate each other. And I'm like, well,
I could see that, maybe.
I don't think you're going to let somebody live 50 foot from your house that you hate that bad.
Right. You know.
That's suspicious to me.
Family, you know how family is. Sometimes you don't like somebody. That don't mean.
You might not like somebody, but I don't see
along.
you having utter hatred for them like they say.
Yeah.
They've been doing this for 10 months. They are staying the course. Yeah. That's not right. Grandis ain't going to come out and just spill the beans, I don't think. Because I think if anybody was going to spill, either her or Candace, they would have done it after Dawn went to jail.
Yeah.
You know? But I still say it might come down to who has the least amount to lose. You know? And that person, in my opinion, would probably be Grandis, unless they have something on Grandis from Rose, possibly.
That would be nice. They did.
They might fight when they are drunk, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't see it. You know? I don't. But I think they want the spotlight off of them. All they got to do is just quit putting themselves out there. You know?
Yep.
You know, I noticed something the other day that I thought was interesting. On one of Candace's YouTube channels, right? She has videos, and there's not a commercial on any of them. Don't you find that interesting that she's not making money off that? I do.
Probably can't get them monetized, maybe.
I don't know why she couldn't. All they are is like 2-3 minute videos of home footage. There's tons of it on her page. I think a lot of people have probably looked and looked and looked through that for clues. I thought about it. I watched some of it, but it's just the same old stuff.
She gets money through Cash App. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, you would think she would do it. I would think that. I wouldn't do that. I've never seen videos of ads. None of them do. A lot of people's don't have ads because of the language and stuff, and I guess they just rely solely on Cash App.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't know.
And I guess they don't get 30% of your money like YouTube, but still.
You know. Candace is not home. She's with her friend Kathy. Her phone is hacked, and Candace is trying to hide from everyone. I think she's freaking out because they message her when she speaks with Earn. Her phone is hacked. It's amazing how people's stuff gets hacked all the time, ain't it? I'm going to tell y'all now, 9 times out of 10, when somebody makes that excuse, they had something hacked or something like that, they're cover something up. They're full of shit. I pay for premium. I guess that's why I don't see them. Oh, ads. Okay.
Ads, yeah.
Yeah, that's the advantage of premium. I recently, over the weekend, agreed to do a neighborhood Meals on Wheels. I spent most of the weekend cooking all day. No preparing meals. I was real proud of myself. Felt good.
Oh, good.
Good, Pam. You know, I tell you what, I haven't done a bunch of it, but I went with my brother and we did a thing in New York City where we went to the homeless shelters and fed people. And I tell you what, I never felt so good about myself, you know?
Yeah.
It's a really good feeling
when you
after you've done something right. And, you know, you think, hey, I actually did something for somebody else that helped make their day a little better. It's rewarding as it can be. Me and Brandy actually, not long ago, tried to volunteer at the mission up the road, and they said that they had a waiting list of volunteers.
Yeah, it's crazy. You also volunteered at the animal shelter.
Yeah, I volunteered at the animal shelter for quite a while. Well, it was a rescue is what it was. But the woman that ran it, God, she used, which it worked, she used old newspapers as cat litter, right? And she would fold them and put them in there. Well, I folded them a different way that was better, you know, because I'm an alpha. That's how I do shit. And she got mad as hell at me. That woman was so mean about that.
You're doing it wrong.
Doing it wrong. I showed you how to do it. I was like, woman, I'm here for free.
Yeah, really.
And it was her rescue. So it was like her dream I was helping her fulfill. And she was the meanest ass woman I ever met. I liked it though because when I go up there all the time, there'd be puppies in and out constantly. And you got to play with new puppies constantly. We live in a rural area and services aren't available to these peeps. It's not very large yet. Just immediate neighbors, but it's a start. Hey, I tell you that one thing I've noticed is when there is stuff like that, it does tend to congregate more of the homeless people to wherever that is that will live close to the resource.
Like that place in California, that Lisa Lamb, or is it?
Skid Row.
Yeah, I learned that. I didn't know that. There's a lot of homeless people there because that's where everything is.
Right.
Yeah.
There's like a couple block area in Los Angeles that's called Skid Row. Everybody's heard of Skid Row, but it's got all the homeless shelters, the you know, Meal on Wheels stuff. All the resources are in like a 3-block area. And they say it's like being in a third world country.
They say if people get out of the mental hospital, they drop them off there if they don't have nowhere to go.
Yeah, they just drop them off there.
So a bunch of crazies. I went and walked down that road all night. Or down there.
And that Cecil Hotel's right on the corner of it. It's actually inside what they refer to as.
I learned a lot watching that thing about her. How many crimes and murders there is in that hotel is crazy.
Yeah. Woman said there was 80 deaths in the 10 years she managed there.
Isn't that crazy?
We volunteer at the local food giveaway in my little town. Riley volunteers at the shelter. He's the cat whisperer. Oh, that's awesome. Riley's a good dude. We like Riley. Cats, though,
I'm not a cat
When
person.
you're at a cat rescue or somewhere, my God, the cat pee is strong. Because when you got a bunch of them, it doesn't matter how well you keep up.
Yeah.
That ammonia is in the air. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that lockdown read my letter out loud. LOL, I sent it to you, but who the heck knows who I'm really sending it to? I don't know, Pam. I just even showed Brandy my phone while we were talking to you, and I said, "Look, did you see any emails?" The last one I got from you was April the 5th.
Yeah. I looked.
I used to have a cat, but I have 2 dogs now. I'd much rather have a dog. I just feel like dogs are more personable and they're more loving. Cats seem like they're stuck up to me. Yes, watch video of Mark. That video's on Skid Row. Amazing of the amount of tents on the sidewalks. Oh, it's wild. You know, and it's a lot of that's sad because I think a big chunk of the homeless community is people with mental illness. And that makes a dangerous thing when you got a ton of people with mental illness in one area like that. Does it seem like Grandis is distancing herself from Dawn and Candace now? If she is, she sure has waited all full late into the game to start doing it. I wouldn't have never come back after I left if that was the case. Yeah, send me the links, y'all. And, you know, I appreciate everybody that sends me videos, but please give me timestamps, especially when they're real long lives, because I just cannot go through all the lives, especially some of them being 8-9 hours. Maybe DW was protecting them, now he can't. I don't know. I always felt like if the 3 of them were really in cahoots, that Grandis would be the decision maker. Because I think Dawn even admitted she was smarter than him. And I haven't got anybody's addresses for Dixie's book yet. I need Jennifer's, Dana Kay's, and Pam's. 1 cat, 1 dog, too many donkeys, too many Shetland ponies, 5 Tennessee Walkers, Daddy's dog, some ducks, and baby geese now too. God, Dixie, you got a farm, girl. I ain't seen the mini horses. I love mini horses. I don't know what happened to poor little Summer, but I've never seen 2 parents who could care less. I know, man. It's like not even one of them's fighting the battle, you know. I think anyone we hear about them at this point is all BS. Yes, I do too. I really do. I have 5 cats and you can't smell them. Yeah, Tina, I'm not talking about 5, honey. I'm talking about like 60. This lady had like 60 in like a big long trailer. And I was just saying, you know, when there's that many, you can't get rid of the smell. Shit, I missed somebody's comment. Here we go. Cold one. I tried to research the Harmony case, but couldn't find a whole lot more detail than is already said. Where do I look? I just type in her name to YouTube and try to, you know, go through everything that comes up. There was a lot of news clips and stuff. I didn't see much. Well, I wasn't looking though because I wanted to start out with just facts for sure. And I wanted to make sure we had the basics to begin with. I'm fixing to start planting my garden, but I'm no farm lady like the crazy farm lady is.
Yeah, I need to plant some flowers. It's about that time.
Yeah, me and Brandy is wondering about that. It's I'm guessing, yeah, the last frost has happened, right?
You think so?
I mean, what is today? May 2nd? Not much school left.
Nope.
My cousin lives in Johnson City, Tennessee, has property with horses and a nice barn. I want to visit. Oh, yeah, I'd go check it out. Tennessee's
pretty.
Yeah, it's nice.
Kind of similar to West Virginia. Almost.
Yeah, real similar. I like to go to local newspapers and read the articles from the area of the case. Yes, definitely. Oh, yeah, John, I asked my friend about Jody Sue's ex, Annie, and she said he is worse than Jody Sue, lies like hell. That's his reputation, huh? Interesting. When Donnie's not gonna Candace Bly will cry, they will lose it all for waiting for the fall. Yeah. I love the fact that y'all's channel is so respectful, great content. Thank you, Funny Face Brenda. I have a huge yard on a golf course, and they love riding on the golf cart, checking out everyone. Oh, that's awesome. I'd love to live on a golf course. Never plant tomatoes till after May 5th due to chance of frost, my mama always said.
May 5th.
What are we going to plant? Onions.
Onions are easy to grow. Corn's easy to grow, but we don't know where to grow it.
Yeah. Soon as school lets out for the summer, I'm having 8 of my grandkids come and spend a week here. It's going to be a blast.
Oh, fun.
Boy, you 8 grandkids at once.
Wow.
Grandma going to be wore out after that week.
Mm-hmm. You'd be ready to send them home.
That's what I was telling Brandy. I was like, being a grandparent is going to kick ass.
Yeah.
Because you get to pick and choose. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We can't plant till after Memorial Day. Memorial Day's at the end of May, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. I've heard both. I don't know. I'm hoping it don't get cold. I'm sure it will, though. Another couple times. Hopefully it just won't frost, though.
Yeah. What is, where do you want to go from here? What do you want to talk about?
You were going to talk about the lives moving, maybe. You want to go? No, you just have to.
Guys, there's going to be a change eventually. We haven't decided what, but the way we're doing the lives and stuff is just killing us.
Our channel. Yeah. The more lives you do, the less views you get on your videos for some reason. I think it's a lot with people coming in and out of your lives, so the watch time goes down.
Yeah.
And it's hurting our
channel doing
videos.
Lives. We're even considering opening up a channel just doing lives on it.
Yeah, separating the two.
I think we'll put out a poll later and see what you guys think.
Yeah. Because right now, it's just not good.
Yeah. It's really hurting for my channel growing. And I mean, I'm competitive as anybody else. I want my channel to be as good as it can.
And we need...
This algorithm's killing us from doing lives is what it seems.
And we need funding, because he puts like a full-time job in this stuff. He could be working.
Yeah.
So we gotta
do
better.
Yes. Subs prefer lives, in my opinion. I myself don't watch many uploads. I like your videos. It's what got me to subscribe. Yeah. A lot of people don't like the lives.
No, a lot of people do. So.
But we got such a cool group.
We like doing them.
We love doing them.
Yeah.
And we're not going to stop, but we might have to
change it a little bit.
We'll have to change something. Maybe have John and Brandy live be our other channel.
Just do lives.
I think people have to watch them to the end. Don B used to always say that all the time. Does that matter? Yeah, but most people aren't willing to watch a live to the throughout,
Yeah, especially 2 hours.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. A lot of people stop in and out. And I get that. And
I do that too.
I think most all people do that.
Yeah.
But it hurts your channel bad. I think I am going to do the second channel. Thing is, though, we want to do the second channel. We're still going to do at least a live a week on this channel. But the other channel,
We'll do a couple.
We'll do
2.
all of them.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what we could do. We should open up a contest for naming the second channel.
Yeah, we could.
Of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Would y'all be in on that? Would y'all be down for that? Everybody, I'll make a post and then everybody can have a chance to give us a name and we'll pick it out of the post.
Yeah.
Yes, have a live channel and a video channel. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Yes, you could do 1 hour. I don't know, but whatever your subject, we're fans.
Yeah. I was thinking an hour too, but I don't know. It just depends on what we got to talk about and what's going on, I think.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Nice. Great idea. Good. I'm down to 3 channels, Michelle Harsh and JDTC. I tell you, I don't know who's watching all these other channels because that's what everybody is telling me.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess there's a couple different types of subscribers. People like us and people like funny. What is it called? Funny form? I don't know. What's it called?
Drama.
Yeah, drama.
You guys are just too honest and nice. It's all the lies, drama, slander, name calling that gets views. Yep.
Yeah. And we just won't do that. Okay. We just can't.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
So.
I like the lives, but I love your videos. And thank you. A lot of people only want to see. There's Dana K. Welcome. A lot of people just want to see the videos. They don't want the lives at all. Not me. I watch you guys and Harsh, but Michelle has become a know-it-all in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch a bunch of Michelle. So I'm not. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't watch a bunch of any one person. We just try to. Well, y'all know what we do.
I watch
We
people have information. Yeah.
Your sense of humor is what brought me here. I nearly fell off the bed laughing at Attorney Bernard Keys, Esquire. Thank you. You know, and if we split into 2 channels, maybe the other channel can be a little bit more raw.
Yeah.
You know? So,
we'll see.
If you don't like people going off,
yeah,
you probably want to stick with this one. I don't know. We'll see. My main channels, too, I watch a lot of other topics, but I only talk in JDTC and Harsh's channels.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
We got a lot of listeners and don't chat and listen every time, so we thank those people too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I'm pretty confident there's some people that watch us a lot and never comment.
That's me. I watch. I'm not a big commenter.
I'm down to JDTC, Harsh, Reality, and Michelle as well on incredible channels. Thank you. Your lives are great for us UK viewers. 4:20 p.m. here.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah. I feel bad for Harsh, though, because he's always on the night one and it starts at 12.
Yeah. The thing that's sad, you go to one of those other channels, they got like 900 people in there.
Yeah, 900 people, and it's wild. I have to admit, certain channels lost credibility to me by who they had in chat and stuff.
You never know, really. You never know the truth. You don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. I unsubbed to Michelle after she put up a video about bones being found in the Cody Bigsby case.
Mm. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I try to be really sympathetic when I choose what I'm going to show, and I don't know.
We try not to clickbait titles either, because I'll piss off people real quick. I shouldn't have said that word, but it'll make people mad.
I tell you though, I swear, it seems like to me, from what I've seen, it's almost more advantageous to clickbait than not to.
Yeah.
I still think it's cool as hell. I'm having coffee with the Ukraine, Philippines, Tennessee, Australia,
Everybody's
and UK. I'm sure is in the house. Hey, if you're from another country outside of the United States, throw it up in the chat. Let's see how deep we are right now.
Yeah, y'all know a lot about us. We probably don't know a lot about y'all. Some of you, but not everybody.
They know it's clickbait, in my opinion. Oh, hell yeah, they know it.
I like interacting with our subscribers. A lot of channels don't do that.
Yeah, like
they just do a live and whatever they want to talk about.
Yeah, they talk about what they want to talk about and don't acknowledge them at all. I think it's more fun to interact.
Yeah, I do too. Because that's what your live is for you people.
Right.
You know, watching.
Oh, there we go. London, UK. Germany.
Wow.
That's awesome. Where else we got? Birmingham, UK.
Oh, that's cool.
Nova Scotia, Canada.
Wow.
That is so awesome, man. I just love that. I love your lives and videos. Thank you, Lily.
Thank you, Lily.
And I liked your letter the other day, Lily. It was cool. And that's what me and Brandy try to get people to mail us and stuff. And I think a lot of people think we're asking them to mail us stuff and money, but we like letters of stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
And I seen where there's one lady, she's been watching my channel for quite a while. I'm not going to tell her name until I get her email, but she has a missing daughter. And she hadn't really wanted me to do anything because she didn't want people trolling and stuff. And she's now told me that she wants me to help her out. So we're gonna make sure we do a good chunk on her, maybe Friday. She hasn't given me her details yet, but after she does, we're gonna talk about her and see if we can get some attention going.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's like the reason she don't want to put it out there is because she knows how harsh people can be. And I told her, I was like, well, I'll tell you what, we'll put it out there and I'll try to delete them as quick as they come in as far as comments, because I don't want the family to get hurt. And a lot of people that watch us ain't going to do that. But if there is, you know, we're going to try to help her out with it.
They're just negative people. They like putting other people down. That's how they feel better, which is bad.
Yeah.
You know, there's always somebody in the comments. Not always, but a lot. You know, just saying you're wrong about this or you're doing this wrong. Just, I guess it makes them feel
Norway. Joy Catcher. I didn't know you was in Norway. Been around for a minute. That was awesome, though. We got quite global, didn't we? We're not big with the Asia continent. I don't see much from there.
Yeah.
Jersey Channel Islands, Britain.
Britain.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
I like the British.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Britain's an island, right? It's a huge island. Yeah. Good morning, everyone coming in. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell. Yeah, everybody hit the bell. I think a lot of people that's not getting their notifications don't have the bell right. Hi, first time in chat. Hi, everyone. Hi, Little Dove. Welcome.
Welcome. Thanks for coming and hang out.
Yeah, thanks for coming and chatting with us today. Not a whole lot of info. Can you do British accent?
You probably can. I can.
I don't want to try it right now, man. I can't do it. I got to warm up to it and tune it in. And I don't want y'all to hear what it starts out as because I'd be embarrassed. I have an ex-in-law who is Norwegian, so we foster her. Oh, that's cool. I have 3 beehives. I can send you some honey.
Oh, yeah. I like honey.
Morning, my favorite couple. Morning, Florida boy. How is the marriage going? That's the ones that just got married not too long ago.
Oh.
How I hope everything's good.
Still in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah. I miss those days. Well, hello, Governor. Oh, somebody decided they was going to give them their accent in chat.
Cool.
Hello, Governor. Oh, that was pretty dead on, wasn't it? Hello, Governor. She's an artist and writer. Can't spell her new name, LOL, but she's published. Cool. Did Florida answer us how the marriage is going? I'd shit if they'd be like, nah. Didn't work out.
Good.
My accent is the same as Ozzy Osbourne, so that you'd understand me. I don't think it's Ozzy's accent we have the trouble with.
Yeah.
Just got back from Swanee River Jam.
Swanee River. Where's that at? Who knows?
Oh my God, can you talk to Harsh like that? Just kidding. I've thought about picking on Harsh with the accent a little bit, but I don't want to be like, oh, this jackass. This bloody tata. You called somebody something the other day.
I'm like, what the hell?
I'm like, what the hell is that, Harsh? We're going to need a Harsh dictionary if you're going to be burning people constantly.
I don't know what that meant.
Totter? Ain't that what he called, dude? A totter. Yeah. I thought Harsh might be by today. He's back from vacay. He didn't take no damn vacay. He was like, I'm going to be gone all weekend. There's a video come up every 10 hours per use. Harsh is always at it, seems like to me. I don't know how he got that far ahead. Guys, you need to go get a room. We will wait. Can't interrupt your honeymoon. They're past their honeymoon. Every time I try an English accent, I end up sounding like I'm from Texas. That's funny. Mom's going to knock you out. Hey, from Memphis, Tennessee, JDT. I love the way you keep it real. Enjoy your channel when I can listen. Oh, thank you, Kimmy C. Parador.
Thank you. We
keep it real here. We were all over that grandest BS months ago, wasn't we? The lady across the street from me is the bee lady. You should chat. She is a second-generation beekeeper. You live in the channel. Didn't realize Britain had islands. Forgive me. I thought Britain was an island, ain't it?
I thought you were trying to trick me. I'm like, what?
I think there's little islands off of Britain, but Britain itself is an island, right? Oh, now I feel like I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure.
I thought you said it domestically.
No.
No. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's an island. You did a London accent. Britain has lots of different accents. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, man. I was just throwing it in there. I don't know if you know the name. I don't know. So I'm thinking that they're still stringing along this Candace thing. I thought it would be over by now because the way I understood it was going to wrap up this weekend.
What Candace thing?
They were saying that it was figured out. She was going to confess the whole nine.
You tell him you were in Ernie's chat last night and got in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all's here. I got booted out of Ernie's chat for telling him he needs to give dude his mask back. I live on an island too, Cape Breton Island off Nova Scotia. As Johnny said, he was going away for a couple days, then posted 2 videos an hour later. Yeah, Harsh is all over.
Can't stop working.
Can't stop.
I won't work. Stop. Can't stop. I can take a break sometimes.
I tell you what, I did learn something though. If you're going to troll in a live, right, you better deliver that gem out the gate because it's the only one you're going to get. You know what? John, you have a great London accent. Well, thank you. Another wait and see usually runs its course in a couple days. Yeah, what gets me is people keep falling for this preview stuff people are doing now.
Yeah.
Like, hey, 2 days, you're going to know what's up. And people are like, oh, I can't wait to tune in and find out. And then none comes out of it. And yet they'll be back again 2 days later. John and Brandy, y'all are always the highlight of my day. I look forward to y'all having another channel. Yay. Oh, thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary. Mary, yeah, Mary's here a lot too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody watches the replay. Remember, though, when we do post the other channel, we got to have like 1,000 subscribers before we can go live.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we've got to quit killing JDTC.
Yeah.
You know, this is our baby. And it's not going good. Calla, seriously, LOL, Britain is LOL. Oh, did somebody answer me if Britain was an island or not? And I missed it. I don't see it.
I was looking. Oh, I was Googling. I forgot. Let's see here.
Oh, you're going to fact check me straight from Google, huh? Your surname Davis is Welsh from Wales, UK. You know, if I didn't mind the man having my DNA, I'd like to have my DNA tested and see exactly where all I am.
Yeah, it's an island. It's Great Britain is an island north of Atlantic Ocean. So, see, there it is.
I think new channel could no missing kids, but all a hodgepodge of whatever the heck you want.
Yeah.
Suggestion.
Yeah, we could do that too.
I would really like to get kind of like a some show, pick like 2 shows and everybody watch them and chat about that some.
Mm-hmm.
You know, since a lot of people are going to watch it anyway, it'd be fun to talk about, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm big on 90 Day Fiance because they always have some chump representing the United States making a butt out of all the rest of us. Now, everybody thinks everybody from the U.S. is nerdy and ignorant.
Does anybody watch Cracking Cases? I'm just wondering. Because me and you were watching, they had a troll up on their panel. They were fighting the whole time. You watched it, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was after Friday.
Mm-hmm.
People were talking about it in chat. So me and Brandy went and watched that with the Cracking Cases versus
What was her name?
well, let's not even say her name because I feel like she was really just doing that for attention. But it was I tell you,
They just bickered back and forth.
some creators are really bad at giving attention to
Negative.
nonsense.
All right, negative people.
And you look worse, I think, when you
do that.
indulge the person than you did if you just didn't even acknowledge them. I'm wondering about all the kids that get missing that they find within a couple of days, but some has gone over 10 months. They just found Noah in a creek.
I know. It's awful.
But the facts of the missing kids thing is 99% of the time it's a parent or a guardian. Almost all, these cases that stretch on are very rare compared to the number of cases that happen. So, you know, this summer thing, I think that's another reason why the popularity's there is because it still hasn't been solved, because a lot of them they find fairly quick, like you were saying. Sadly, the channels with the rumor mill going are doing well. I know, right? I'm not going to do it, though. I will not stoop to telling shit that's not true. I'm not going to hurt Summer's case like that.
CW and DW said CW had drugs in her system when she did the first lie detector test. I didn't.
I'm sketchy about that whole lie detector test thing, because I tell you, I have faith in somebody doing a polygraph that's really knows what they're doing. So I'm sketchy about that. Negative attention is better than no attention.
That's what they think.
That's what they say. Has anyone heard any updates on the child found in suitcase in Illinois? No, but I did see that just the other day where somebody was talking about it. That is sad too. Sad. It was a little boy. 11 years us Brits have been looking for Madeleine McCann. Heartbreaking.
Yeah. I think about her all the time.
What is the Brits' opinion on that, Matthew? I feel like y'all would have a better idea than us Yanks would. What do y'all think about it?
I found it very weird to leave all those little kids by themselves when the parents went to dinner. I think that's bad. That was odd.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
They're like little babies, like 1-2 year olds.
Yeah.
I think the parents had something to do with it myself. Y'all don't give me hate, but that's what I think.
AFC's channel shows a case almost daily on caretakers and parents harming their children. Major trigger warning. I have watched a bunch of that AFC podcast. Mm-hmm. That guy, man, he does a good job. Yeah. He's got a different case and he has all his information, man. He is I recommend everybody watch that.
Yeah.
That guy really does some work. They put a lot of work into that because he does a different kid almost every time, and his videos coming out left and right. Wonder what percentage of those 2,000 tips were part of the rumors as opposed to actual leads hindering the investigation?
Probably most of them.
Probably a good bit of them. You know, that's And you know, I noticed something too, now that we went to start all over and dive back in. They were complaining about that 3 days in.
All the tips.
About the social media affecting the case by people calling in tips that were rumors. Love these lives, and I think 2 hours is perfect, but I know you got to do what's best for the channel. Yeah, I'm not saying we're going to stop doing them. We're just going to do them on a different channel.
Yeah. So it won't affect this one as much.
What's the channel? Are you talking about AFC? It's called AFC. I thought it was AFC something podcast.
Somebody might be able to post it in the chat there.
The latest one I think is so heartbreaking, I may not be able to stomach. The one where they starved the children so badly because of feeding the kids was annoying. They were never given milk.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you.
That case where that little girl died in the swing, she's a little baby. Do you remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Stuck to the swing, like the mom and dad never fed her.
Yeah.
They found her dead in the swing.
It's funny, Michelle's been complaining that all we want to hear about is summer, yet she has made a video about summer every day.
You control what you make videos about.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You know, I thought about trying to get all the YouTubers to agree to, everybody agrees to do at least one different kid per week.
Mm-hmm.
At least just like a few minutes, you know, and try to get everybody to sign on board with that, how much that would help other children too, not just summer, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's wrong too when creators put Summer Wells in the title and the video's nothing about her. It's about something else. That's dirty, I think.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. They'll make a little short video about whatever, and it'll have Summer Wells case or Summer Wells something in the title, and you know.
That's not right. Is it? I don't think so.
I'm not gonna hate on people for having content, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I never watched that one. I wouldn't be able to get it out of my head. More sad than my brain can digest. I'm one of those empaths.
Yeah. It was bad. She had Mac in the house.
Is that the one that was left in the swing?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. I know that story all too well.
And hadn't been changed in forever. Maggots and everything.
That baby sitting starved to death and died in her swing, had maggots and everything else in her diaper and who knows where else.
And the mom acted like they were getting her out just like that morning the day before.
Yeah.
Really?
But she admitted to her being in there for like ever without checking on her. Like she didn't realize that was a problem. I can't remember what the name of that one is, but you probably don't want to hear about it because it is tragic.
Anybody that is pregnant and don't want the baby, they have places you can take them, like the fire department and stuff. You know, that's what I would do, sitting neglecting the baby.
Do you remember the case where that girl and her boyfriend were smoking meth all the time, and the baby disappeared in the middle of the night, and that when they woke up from their meth binge?
Oh yeah.
You know that girl, I think, is getting out.
I know who you're talking about.
I want to say she got a retrial or something.
Is it the one they found her in that bag, like the Nike bag?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the bag that come from inside the house.
I wonder what happened to her. They ever say what actually happened to the baby? I don't know.
They probably don't know. They probably was blacked out all or methed out. Why can't they give up the kids to someone who would care for them? It's the most unselfish thing you can do.
I agree.
I've always said that, you know.
And now,
I would respect a woman that put up her kid for adoption 1,000 times more than a woman that had it taken before neglect.
Yeah, like a month or two ago, there's a video of, it was a teenager, well, probably 18 or 19-year-old, threw a baby in the trash. They had her on video in a dumpster in a black bag. Thank God somebody was searching through the trash and found it. It was still alive.
I tell you, I think...
And yeah, it was just born, so...
I think the thing about that is, too, I think when, like, a young girl ggets pregnant, you shouldn't, like, force her to want to be a mother. You should give her options,
Yeah.
like putting her kid up for adoption.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think some of that is there's so much pressure from the family, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they keep the baby when they probably should have just put it up for adoption to somebody that wanted a kid, you know?
Yeah.
And like I said, I would respect somebody much more for giving the kid a chance, at least.
They have the boxes at the fire departments now. You can just put the baby in there and leave, and they don't even know who baby it is. So they could do something like that, or take it to the hospital and leave.
I used to subscribe and watch the AFC channel. I'm glad there's exposure for these cases, but I can't take the way the guy talks and the comments he makes. Yeah.
Kind of raw.
He's pretty raw about some stuff. You're right about that. Do you believe that the person who they claim is responsible for Madeline's disappearance is the right guy? See, I don't know. I'm not up to date on Madeline.
I don't know, because he was involved, I know, in another little kid's case. I don't know for sure.
Oh my God, that happened 30 minutes from my area one time ago. A young girl was pregnant, gave birth, and put the baby in the trash in girls' bathroom at school. That child is about 20-ish now and healthy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like that girl. That ain't the one that had her at the prom, is it? Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and she just flung it in the dumpster hard like it was trash, and the baby was alive. Wow.
I'm glad they found that somebody was actually looking in the dumpster and found that baby. So.
Mallory, that is horrible.
I think it's weird when these teenagers hide the pregnancy the whole 9 or 10 months and the parents don't know. I would know. Wouldn't you know? Unless they were really, really skinny, I would know if my daughter was pregnant. There's no hiding that.
I'm shocked that a teenage girl could have a baby by herself in a bathroom stall.
Pain, yeah.
And then just walk back out and get back to the party.
I know how painful it is. It's awful.
Yeah, and you had epidurals.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine?
No. Ugh.
Any updates on Cody Bigsby? Not that I know of.
I can look.
Clifford Dotson was the baby's name in Roane County. I tell y'all, I don't want to be, this ain't disrespectful, but we have so many kids we talk about, sometimes it's hard to keep them apart, you know. That's why I started saving my notes. That way I can go back and look when we switch. Because I know a lot of y'all haven't seen it, but we've done a lot more kids than just Summer, but they haven't got many views. Had to have all mine C-section, tried 2 times, but scheduled the last C-section. Whew. Totally random, John, do you really think Amber Heard is the victim? I don't think she is at all. Total narcissist. No, I don't. I don't think she's a victim at all. I think she's one of them false accusers.
Yeah.
I think Johnny Depp, to me, seems like a really laid-back dude that, you know, yeah, he may get drunk and slam a cabinet door, but I don't think he's anything like what she painted him to be. You think?
No, not as bad.
I'm not saying he's an angel either, don't get me wrong, but I think she way blew shit out of proportion.
Yeah. And that's why I tell my sons, you better be careful what woman you get involved with. You don't want a crazy woman. And you don't want to get a crazy woman pregnant.
And you definitely don't want to get no crazy woman that's pretty convincing either.
Yeah. Because these girls nowadays, to keep a guy, they'll get pregnant on purpose. So I would hate for that to happen to one of my boys.
Yes. Definitely. I've been listening to The Judds this weekend. So sad over Naomi's death. I didn't realize she died.
Yeah, I heard that this morning. And like a day later, they were getting some kind of award, and she died right before that.
Oh, I didn't know. That's awful.
She had a dementia, Alzheimer's. I don't know why she died there.
Johnny is eccentric. In real life, he's an introverted person who doesn't speak as much and needs his alone time. Johnny who?
Mhm.
She poked the bear, then recorded it. She was planning to milk him for a while, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Does she even, I wonder if she even has the $50 million he's suing her for.
Oh, Johnny Depp. God, I got lost.
Probably not. Do you think she's worth $50 million?
Who knows? You know, I think, I don't think it, I don't know. We'll see. Guess everyone hear about baby Noah, a toddler missing. I think they said in Michigan. I mean, I haven't heard about it. I want to start trying to do like a Amber Alert person. See who the most recent one is and try to put it on the show. You know?
Yeah.
They said she died of mental health issues.
Oh, yeah. The Judd sister or mom.
Oh.
We were just talking about that.
Like
she had Alzheimer's dementia.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what killed her. I guess something to do with that. It's hard when you're. I used to work in a nursing home for like 5 years, but when somebody don't know where, it's just hard. Those people that have no clue and just talk out of their head, I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, I know my grandpa had that. It was hard on my dad.
Mm-hmm. And especially their family, you know, because that person is gone really in the later stages.
My dad said when my grandpa was near the end that he went over there one day and my grandma was sitting beside him. He said he seen his dad look over and be like, "Who is this dude in the living room?" Yeah. Didn't I have no idea who my dad was.
Yeah. We did have a lady that almost like she recovered. So I don't know if it was a stroke medication. She didn't know where she was, couldn't talk or anything, but somehow she got her brain back and started acting normal. So it's weird. So
yeah. Stroke's a bad thing too.
Yeah.
My great grandpa had a stroke and he was never right again.
Yeah.
I was a CNA in a convalescent hospital.
That's what I was, CNA.
Benny was a CNA when we first met. That's her link to my sister-in-law, how we met. Be part of the solution, not the problem, which unfortunately is not the most profitable, but I think will win in the long run. Maybe I'm delusional. I think we're all delusional, Pam, because that's the plan, but I don't know how well it's going to work. Johnny Depp said he was the first one to record their conversations. Amber Heard continued to record them after he did it first. Man, if you got to record people's conversations,
that's pretty bad.
You shouldn't be with them.
No, toxic.
It's too toxic. Mm-hmm. I was married to a guy like Amber Heard. He was constantly gaslighting me. Yeah, I have a feeling that
there's some people like that. They get off over stuff like that. They like it. They like drama.
Yeah.
I couldn't be with somebody like that.
I'm not like that at all. I don't like to argue. I'm not much about it. I don't even like being around other people arguing. It pisses me off. You know? Some people, they thrive on it though, don't they?
Yeah. We bicker back and forth, not argue, but my kids are like, quit arguing, my little girl. We're just having a conversation.
Yeah, our kids are uber sensitive about it. Anytime we argue about anything, y'all stop fighting. I'm like, honey, it's okay.
You can have a difference of opinion.
Yeah.
And see, that's how it really does affect your kids. You know, they know this.
Cody Bigsby bones turned out to be animal bones. Oh.
I heard.
Is that who they were talking about? Showed them and they didn't like that?
Yeah. There's somebody in jail over his death. His dad. I think it's Corey. I was reading online just a minute ago. Hold on, I'll pull back up here.
Johnny Depp said, "I'm out," and Amber was like, "You don't leave me." And her crazy came out. Yeah, she's one of them. You don't leave me. You will never be happy again. Right?
Yeah.
I agree. Kids notice a lot of stuff you wouldn't think they do.
They pay attention.
Yeah, they do. Taylor is the most observant there is. She's like a little spy running around.
Yeah, she'll be listening to your conversation.
Yeah. Been married twice, won't get married again. I just sit back and work and enjoy the grandkids now. Being Mimi is the best.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I was telling Brandy. I think if something happened to Brandy, I would just be solo from here on out. You know?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of how your mom is. She don't really date. She just like been around her grandkids.
Yeah, that's how my mom is. She don't want no man in her life.
No. She got her a couple guys that like her, but she won't talk to them.
It's funny. Mom's got guys that like her, but she ain't much about no hanky-panky. She ain't having that shit.
No.
They'll be fixing her car, and I'll be like, what happened with your car? Oh, blah, blah, come over and fixed it. I'm like, did he? I give her hell, but she ain't interested in that.
No.
She's over it. Maybe I left SW because you can't fight the policies. They're not meant for the children.
SW. South Wales? I don't know where that is.
Are you sure? Oh, maybe I left somewhere because you can't fight the policies. I don't know. I'm lost. I kicked depression's butt that day.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Depression's bad.
Yes.
I'm glad it's getting warmer. I feel better in the summer. Me and John was saying that.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel so gloomy when it's in the winter and cold.
I feel gloomy just when the sun ain't out.
Yeah.
I can notice I just don't feel as optimistic about my day.
You guys feel like that? I bet y'all do. A lot of you.
Yeah. Well, it's got a lot to do with you get vitamin D from the sun,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to help with energy and stuff like that, right?
Yep. And I think everybody can be a little bit depressed. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Dixie. Y'all don't forget JDTC and Harsh Wednesday night. Can't wait. Look at Dixie, super stickering us and using it to preview the Harsh Wednesday night show.
Thank you, Dixie.
Yeah, I should have brought that up some more than I did. I need to make me a new commercial for it because everybody thought the last one was hilarious with Harley and Rocket in it. One of my daughters works at a bank. She's always telling me about the old men that have money. LOL, no thanks. Well, I've tried to tell my mom, I'm like, you need to find you a rich dude and just chill out. She ain't much about it, though. My mom's got better morals than that. I love rain and clouds. It being sunny makes me feel like I should be being productive outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah. Underlined for the first time yesterday, 6 acres. My husband loves riding his tractor and mower, does his best. Thinking there, I guess. Yeah. I tell you, I used to mow my dad's grass. He had a big ass yard with a riding mower. And it's a good time to go into deep thought.
Yeah,
Because you can pretty much zone the hell out mowing grass. Speaking of,
we're trying to get our boys to help, but John's so particular about the yard. He takes over, don't you?
I can watch my boys mow for about 2 minutes, and then I'm like, oh God, they missed a strip.
I'm like, how
my
do they
yard
ever
looks terrible.
learn?
See, you should have put it on your board, silly.
Yeah, about good idea.
Dixie, to be honest, I thought I could get by with chalk markers from the dollar store.
Oh, is that what it is?
And I got to go get me a new chalk marker. I swear I'm going to spend the money next time. Oh, thank you, Mary Gross.
Thank you, Mary. They'll help keep our channel alive. We do thank you for the donations.
Yeah, we appreciate it from everybody a lot because
it helps us spend a little bit more time on this.
Yeah. They got to learn on the mower training.
Yeah.
Yeah, but does my yard have to look like shit in the process?
I'm bad about that too. Like, I'll tell my kids to clean, then I just do it for them. And John does that too. I think we make our kids a little bit lazy. We do everything for them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just real picky about my yard, man. I like it looking good.
Yeah.
You know? I think it says a lot about a man how his yard looks after he mows it. God, we got this jackass that lives beside us. I hope he doesn't watch the channel. Oh, thank you, Tina Bulger.
Oh, thank you, Tina. Nice of you.
You got me worried about Riley now. Tell him I said hey, and everything's going to get better.
Hi, Riley.
Yeah, but this dude, he ain't mowed his damn grass in 3 years. It pisses me off so bad.
It's like the jungle over there. You know, probably gets in like different rats and mouses and snakes up there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and what makes me mad about it is the dude's younger than I am, so it's not like he can't physically mow his yard. And he stays trashed. I don't care. If you're watching this, you're a jackass. I think he pretty much knows I think he's a jackass. His girlfriend died of an overdose a while back, and I thought that was suspicious too.
I was going to tell everybody, my little girl, she's had 2 ticks on her within a day or two, so they might be bad this year, so y'all better check your kids and animals if they go out.
Yes, definitely.
And they were actually attached to her. I had to pull them off. I've never had that happen. Like, I don't know, that's just weird.
JD, go mow it for him. I ain't mowing that shit.
And he's even asked to borrow our weed eater, and we let him.
Yeah, I took him my weed eater, and he didn't use it. JD, you crank me up because you're naturally funny. We need more laughter. Thank you. I'm telling you, that was my thing in school. Everybody thought I was hilarious. And it's like at home, I just waste all my best material. Don't get a laugh out of nobody. I think it's funny when my boys, they'll be like, hey, what'd you do today? I'm like, hey, Mom. Oh, you're so immature. I know I love John's sense of humor. Thank you, Suzette.
Our kids, the boys, they hate that crap.
Me and Brandy tried something different. I think I'm going to release it right after. You think we should?
Yeah. See if y'all.
After the live. I hope all y'all will watch it. Just give it a try. See what you think. Let us know. But we made a different kind of video, and I want to surprise y'all. So I'm not going to tell you exactly, but we're going to release it as soon as we leave, which is right about now. I hope everybody, don't forget, Wednesday, 7 p.m., the Harsh is going to be here. We're going to go through all the Michael Vaughn stuff. Harsh has got a lot of stuff. Harsh has put in a lot of time on this Michael Vaughn situation. So
and just everybody have an open mind, but everybody can have their own opinion too.
Exactly. And y'all know how it is here. Everybody can express their opinion, and it's okay to have differing opinions. Have a good evening, everyone. John Ready. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, comment, smash that notification bell. See everyone Wednesday evening. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Selena. We'll see you. Everybody, we'll see y'all Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Bye.